bastard! Flank him!
This is Dishonored, a game produced by M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong. I say that because there is a huge twist.
Damn, someone's been
Spoiler alert. Dishonored is an FPS shooter slash sword fighter with plasmids and powers, because it's basically just like BioShock in a lot of ways. I already said there's a twist, so you have your powers. I gotta stop doing that. In your, what's it called? Your left hand, yeah. And then you have your weapon that you always use in your right hand, which is sword. You can't unequip that. In BioShock, you have your power plasmids. I got them confused now. In your left hand, and your guns in your right hand. And that was my first time encountering that trap, and now I know not to step in front of it, or else I will die. And speaking of traps, you can have a lot of fun with traps. Later on, I included some clips of me killing people with a trap that I hacked. This right here these are the powers. There's the dark vision, the blink, I think that's called blink, possession, blend time, devouring swarm, or something like that. And the wind thing, which I never got. I don't think I did, because it was dumb. I don't really care to explain all of them, because you can see that one, though. Because they're not really that important. You unlock them by getting runes, which I just got. You saw me pick up before I opened up the menu. The story is really short. The fighting is really clunky. Like the sword fighting is, with the gun and stuff. It's pretty fun. Especially fun to use the crossbow. The story is, speaking of the story, it's about you're coming back from a long journey, and the Empress is assassinated right in front of your face, and her daughter Emily is taken, so then you have to go and get her daughter back. Her daughter's name is Emily. You have to go get her. That is the objective of the game. And these things called bone shards that you see me, or bone charms, I keep calling them shards. They give you special abilities like plasmids do in BioShock. And this game is a lot like BioShock. Really, you should just go play BioShock or Assassin's Creed if you want an Assassin's game. If you want an Assassin's game, go play Assassin's Creed. If you want a steampunky first-person shooter game, then get BioShock. It's cheaper than this. Both games are. And Infinite's coming out soon. I mean, where can you go wrong? Anyways, you're gonna have a lot of fun with traps. As I've already said this many times, you hack them, they will not harm you, and instead they will harm the enemies. I have some clips of that coming up, and it is quite funny. This game is really repetitive. You just go on the same mission and kill people over and over again, just the same. And basically, new rating system gonna be, don't get it because it sucks. Buy cheap, which means buy it at a lower price. It's self-explanatory. I'd say get this for around $30–35 because that's pretty much all it's worth. And there's also just go buy it whatever price it is right now. And this one is getting a buy cheap because it's not that great. And so now I leave you with the funny clips of me experimenting with that trap and another funny one at the very end. And now I must say, good day, sir. Buy cheap.
Ring the alarm!
Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious...
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, looking through the lock. I realize, well, everything you're thinking I already realize. I'm a natural philosopher, but that doesn't mean I'm not a gentleman, or I try to be one.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe? Corvo, under other circumstances, I assure you I might welcome your advances. But rats, plague, and tyranny have a way of killing the mood.
River. Anyone who has consumed untreated water must be reported to the wall.
I can't believe this. When I took this job, they told me I'd work with good men. Ugh, I feel dirtier than when I started. If you don't mind, obviously I'd like to be alone in here.
I understand your decision to tell Callista. Far be it from me to criticize a man of your well-known capacities.